Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to try to make our run out of the smelter and see how well that goes. It is a little early for our start. I think it was something like 3:30 or something in the morning, but I don't know, I just thought it kind of looked actually pretty cool with the lights down here. So go ahead and start a little bit before sunup today, so that's going to be the thing. As you can see, we did get the cordwood dropped on the last one, and gonna have to go for plenty more runs. So it's gonna be interesting to see here. We have the 5 cars hooked up, one class 48, and we'll have to see if it can actually make it up the hill with this. I really don't have any idea. One could always do the math, but that would certainly take the fun out of it, in my opinion. So here we go. This thing really does take off, so really don't need to just full yak it right off the bat. There we go, and then just hit it and see what we get. Hopefully this works, would certainly make things easier. As it comes up. I think the bulk of the super steep stuff's gonna go away like right in here, so after that, it actually came flying right up with no problem. Holy wow. Alright, there we go. So, decent selection with the Class 48. Definitely getting the job done, that's for sure. No problems. All around there you can see sun coming up. Definitely not a lot of room through the trees. That's for sure. And we could definitely push those back a little bit, but I don't know that I'm going to mess with too much for now, as long as we don't hit anything. We'll just kind of keep it as it sits. There we go. Victory whistle at the top of the hill. Definitely made it up the hill with no problem. That's pretty cool. Looks like we could probably definitely add another car as well. So that'll kind of get it balanced out at 6. Looking forward to that. Class 48 really does have the traction to get quite a bit done, so that's that was a good decision through there. Should make this run pretty easy, or at least get it going in gear, that's for sure. So, and won't have to upsize the locomotive anymore for a while, so happy to see that. Too bad this one doesn't come in black. The 48 I really think would look good black. It's one of those locos. So here we go. Everything working out nice and smooth. Yeah, that actually came up out of the hole with like 0. It didn't even hesitate, so that's definitely working a little better than past layouts. Oh shoot, should have flipped that. We could have gone the other way. Bring it down a little bit here in speed as we run through the old sawmill here. No point in putting ourselves on our head at the sawmill. Lumber and beams are all still full. Logs definitely are not. So we will need some more logs coming up, but I think we have some breathing room there. It'd be kind of nice to get the cordwood going and see if we can get the pile started down there, because, well, that's all going to burn up rather fast once it starts going, that's for sure. Gives us a chance to get under all the new bridges. Alright, clearing the sawmill and heading out the really low line. This one has like next to no groundwork underneath it. It's there, but barely. And again, some really tight trees. I am really actually pleasantly surprised by the 48's pull up that hill. That's actually really cool. Definitely going to try to add another car. Not exactly sure where we're at money-wise. Haven't been keeping track of that as we just bought the new loco. So 600, we could definitely afford one more tier 3 car for the cordwood, so we might be adding that very soon just to keep the pickup nice and balanced. And see if we can smooth this stuff out now that it's all working. Or at least would appear to be working. The run down there was definitely not smooth. But I think that was mainly just trees and my own fault, so. Alright, lighten up on the gas. See if we can just kind of bring this into our cruise here. Edge it forward. There we go. Get those loaded up. Definitely have a few more runs to make. But cordwood is now underway, so now our big target will be the iron mine next, so that's where our money will really start rolling in, and we'll be starting to add to the layout with locomotives and rolling stock for sure at that point. Iron's always been my big money maker early on in the game, and the one that I use to build most of the stock fleet up, whatever you want to call it, stock numbers, logos, all that stuff. It's the one that definitely gives you the ability to buy a nice big powerhouse locomotive for the rest of the game, that's for sure. This time I think we're going to try to start stretching out some more trains a little more than we did last time. We were running a lot of little trains, short, very steep runs. And this time I think we'll get back to running a little longer trains, or at least that'll be the hope. Let's see, we can turn around and actually speed these up. Less auto crane and more speed, I think, is what we will go with on this one. Certainly does help the loading time, spinning them back. Good way to go. Alright. Yeah, that was actually really impressive. But the 48 definitely has, you know, acceleration and traction are definitely two of the strong suits of the 48. Definitely does not haul as much wood as a person would probably want it to, like, in, you know, for fuel. But hopefully one day we see the Class 48 converted over to coal. It's my understanding it was really a coal locomotive anyway, so kind of surprised that that wasn't one of our coal locomotives when that came out. But then, too, I claim to be no train expert to know that, but I have heard anyway that the Class 48 was a coal locomotive, so maybe one day we get the conversion over to coal on that locomotive. That'd be cool. At least I've always thought. There we go. Auto cranes or speed cranes. Great update. Either way you look at it, that was definitely a quality of life improvement, even if you just use it for the speed in loading. If you're one of the players who like to click the cranes, you can just click them faster. So. There we go. And then just one more car to go. This layout, I know I've been asked, like, I really have no intention of trying to hurry through this layout much, so it's just gonna kind of be a as it goes layout. Like, yes, doing the 15-minute track laying things in chunks, I think, just kind of brings a new challenge to laying the track. So only laying in the daylight like that. But oops, I really do not have a rush to the end of this layout anyway. No point in that as far as I'm concerned. We'll be looking forward to getting back to running iron though, because that will really pad the bank account. So, and then we can really add up. But this time I'm going to add to rolling stock and locomotives and stuff before we just kind of blaze on. Last time we did it with minimal locomotives and minimal rolling stock, and I don't think that's going to be the plan this time. Like to just fill some things in and enjoy the early game rather than being in such a rush. Let's go. Really does help the loading times, I have to say. Being able to click the crane over is kind of a cool thing too. Right, there we go. Should get that one filled up and ready for the run. Alright, and underway we are. Alright, no need to go ripping through this portion of the track, so we'll just kind of take it nice and easy through here. Definitely don't need that on anymore. The front light, I'm pretty sure most logos have those on all the time when they have them, so we'll just leave that one on. The back loading light we definitely don't need. Go ahead and shut that off. This is the part I'm amazed that the 48 actually makes it by the building here. That is a lot closer to the building than I guess I ever really recognized. It certainly is in the groundwork, but we just get by that building. So that's nice. Tight squeeze by there. Alright, somewhere in here we can probably chop the power, then we'll slide that up for when we get back on the power. Just kind of let this one go cruising down the hill. I think this really is the only train there, only train that we need to add a car to. Don't think I'm going to try to add much more than one. 3 would probably be pushing it. I'd like to get the number to something even. Still need to pull this switch out of here. Gotta remember to do that. A little bit of track maintenance to go yet. And then we will kick her in gear and let it roll. We might get a whole round trip running here. see that we can't make it down the hill a little smoother than we did last time, because that was a bit of a train wreck. That's for sure. I do kind of like the look when the trees are tight to the track like this. Almost gives you a tunnel effect as you're going through. It's kind of nice. Still looking forward to the day that we get tunnels in the game, that's for sure. Tunnels, and now with Unreal 5, who knows, maybe one day we'll actually get to dig in the dirt and change the ground underneath the track. That'd certainly be a fun add to the game. Yeah, we made it. That one was pretty close too, I have to say. Alright, off with the brake, on with the gas. Let's get moving. We're losing daylight. We're definitely not going to make it down there in the light, but we will probably make it down there sometime shortly after. So we're going to keep it going and just run it out. If anything, we will hold the load down at the dock until daylight for easy delivery, but we're definitely going to run this one out. We have proper lighting on the train now, so we are capable of nighttime operation. Alright. Between the dark and the smoke, it really gets to where you can't see a thing. Yeah, like that. Such is the train life. Go. You do have to give the Unreal 5 lighting is actually really pretty good. Game looks pretty solid right now. Pretty happy with that. Haven't had a lot of performance issues either. We've just been having some talk about that, and I think most of the people, at least that I know, that have had, fresh starts on the beta, seems to be running pretty good with minimal problems. I know some people who are using old save files from the main branch that they just brought over to the beta, and they don't necessarily agree, or they've had maybe some performance woes here and there. I myself, thankfully, have not run into a lot of those, but that's started the new save. We'll slide around there, crank down on a brake, and then we can head up to the cab and probably let go of some of the brake. Whoa, come on. Let me around the car. There we go. Alright, probably not taking out that much brake. There we go. Good look down into the smelter valley. You have to like that with this one. That's pretty cool. The DNR-GW bridge is kind of nice too, with the white rail to let us know where it is. Alright, now I don't know that there's any chance we're going to get this thing slowed down in time. Yeah, we still will. Give us a chance to actually get this stuff dropped. Have to come back here. Undo that for sure. Whoop. Alright, kick that back into gear. Just want a nice little roll. Nothing too fast here. See if we can get the load actually delivered this time and lose less of it. Somewhere right in there. Yeah, that'll work. Come on, keep it moving. So as it goes through that turn, that's going to certainly want to make the loco stop, but we don't need too much speed either. The dock space is definitely limited down here. Whoa. Wrong side of the loco. Oops. Nope. Stop. Don't know. I'll never know if those actually delivered or not. Probably not. Usually when they bounce, they don't. Keep it moving. I always have to kind of tell myself it's freight yard, so trains don't always move fast, really, in the yard anyway. So, one more car to go. There we go. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Got most of it down here. Stock is starting to pile up. In fact, I don't think we can even fit. No, we definitely cannot fit a whole nother load. Only 25 more to be full, so I think that one's gonna basically fill up the cordwood for now, and we will end up running some other locomotives from here. See where we're at, or running cordwood out to the depot, one or the other, but definitely won't be bringing it down here. So I think with that one, we're going to turn around and call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.